upgrading?
I want me to tell you. I make both of them.
Are you serious?
Am I upgrading?
No, no. Congratulations, babe. I had no idea.
Like everybody who made you dance group, we don't have to celebrate. So that's what I was doing.
Oh, well, you should have called me. I'd have came up with a guess.
I wouldn't even come see you. It was really just the dancers, like literally. No, it was just up there. She like, just us dancers doing dancing things. You know what we do?
Okay. Well, I'll leave you two dancers do what dancers do. I gotta get to work. I'll see you later, okay, babe? All right. I'll see you soon. See you, Todd.
Oh, you was dancing all that so bad.
We got a lot of work to do between now and Dance World. The only if we make it into the finals do we get to the one-on-one battle. As you know, I can only send one dancer into the battle who will represent for Big Five. As our soloist, I have chosen mine.
I'm ready, you know I am. Good. Cause we count on you.
And 5, 6, 7, go!
I don't know what you did. Who that? Tyrell? So what? You gave Tyrell your number. Actually, no. Don't you ever call me easy. Ever again. Stop. No, he wants me to come check out an underground battle. That sounds dope, Sky. Sky could be killing him up. I would come with you, but I wouldn't be there still. I don't want to be a real.
I'm into sharing.
No thanks. I'm not. Besides, it's not a date. If it's not a date, why you not asking Luke to go with you? Because Luke don't even like dancing with you. Unless I really want to take him out. Okay. You don't need my permission, girl. Go have fun.
Hey, change your mind. You still up for it?
No thanks.
Hey, don't knock it till you try.
No, no, no. See, we're not gonna address that. Okay. Pass it like you gonna say.
Yeah, I can't call my
Sean Jones, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton.
Oh, shit.
Why not? It's the worst that can happen.
Well, first, I can't dance in heels. Second, she'll hand me my ass.
Just do it. Feel it.
I'm upgrading this time, right?
do is sick out there.
I was out there.
What do you mean? You battled the biggest dancer in the city. You know something.
Really? Think I did okay?
I lied to you. You hear the crowd? They screaming for you. See what happens when you get out there. Yo, let me get a blue raspberry large. Slurpee. All right, 1 second. Oh, that's my front. Scott,
What?
customer? Waiting out front?
Hey.
Some good moves you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be humble. So with what time you off? You can head to my studio.
You still doing studio?
It's not like honey, but it's somewhere where I can work on my moves. Get better.
That sounds cool, but I just want to be honest with you. I do like working.
I figured. And that's cool. I'm talking strictly dancing. You're a good dancer. You could be great. I'm gonna help you with that. I'm not gonna lie. Working with you ain't taking the dancing. I'm sure you some things. What's the whole deal?
Hmm? Girlfriend's poor.
See that?
I don't know why I thought I was going to do that, right?
Here comes the 0-1. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. He will score and they take the lead. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. This to third.
Fuck.
Arenado to first in time. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones.
I'd be glad when you get down. Get down.
Sanchez back to work.
That
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch for the out. Runner at second, nobody out. strike one.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Buxton sprinting after it. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nolan Arenado. One down, Phillies down a run. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started, and to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. Base is empty with 2 away. Nick Lofton getting ready to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Jones with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
One down. Digging in, Sean Jones. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. First and second, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. On the ground. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1 out. Base is empty. Swing at a ground ball. And foul ball.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Runner takes off in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner on the go again. Ground ball left side. A sliding stop. Throws it away.
Go back.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
And the batter now, John McMillan. Two on, one out. The other way, hauls it in for the out. TJ Friedel steps in for the Royals. Ziggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Another.
I don't want you to take this one.
2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. Wilson throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit.
Stay away.
Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3.
I see you.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Out to short, Miller. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. The Royals down to their final strike. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The pitch. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies make it 6 straight victories. Jones with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Fought off foul.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. To third, Arenado. And that is the inning. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 7-3. First and second. No outs. McMillan, the next to hit. Runners on the move. On the ground, right side. They get one. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom four. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. On the ground, out to short. Jones. Tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Butler on at first. Nobody out. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So one out, nobody on. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stop. Throw to first in time.
Now back, the catcher, Freddie.
So back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
The Royals down to their final strike. That one ripped, raging back towards the wall. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Jones had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time.
Sean Jones looking to bounce back after. And now Colt Keith. The pitch. Out to short, Jones. Zips it to first. One out in second. Back here in Kansas City, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Detmers back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
That is good.
Man at first. And now Ezekiel Duran. On the ground, right side. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Rip to third. Throw on to Torkelson. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Out to short, Jones. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Detmers back to work. High fly ball, right field. Green going after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. So 1 out, nobody on. And next up for the Royals, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. 2 gone now. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game 1 of the series on the road. Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
One down. Here's Riley Green. One out, bases empty. Hit weakly on the ground. Jones. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Sean Jones.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Peterson back to work. Line drive. Green pulls it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 outs, bases empty. On the ground, Fry tosses to first. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the Tigers 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that is out of play. Jones, in his second season, 23 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and that's exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Sean Jones, the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. The other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Jones. One down. And next up for the Tigers, David Fry. Double play ball to second. There's one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jones digs in now. Far off foul. And the pitch. Late on that fastball.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one popped up. Duran. And that ends the inning. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off down the right side. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Davis Schneider. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jones. That's the second out. 1 out and a runner at second.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In the air, left field, Schneider makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Thairo Estrada will hit next. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout. Jones had a rough go of it in the long.
Get out of here. Take some of your broke ass pump. I don't dance. You'll step outside. I'll fill your ass with a real bad.
All right, that's enough.
How's that? Come on, let's go. You coming or what?
You can't just come up in here and drag me out like you own me.
What's that? Leave me alone.
Anymore? I say yes.
Sean Jones with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is the inning. One down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Jones playing up the middle at short, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's outside.
Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
There's
My name is Dog. Let's get a hit.
And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Hey.
No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right
You
off.
spoke it into existence, lol 9.
Found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. To short, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And next up for the Royals, John McMillan. And a pitch. There goes the runner. And that one in the air center field. Freeman moving under it. And that will end the inning. Base is empty with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And the slider just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Rip, but it curls foul. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. With the winning run on at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of
swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
You put it in the garbage, please. Thank you.
Back here in Kansas City, and now the DH, John McMillan. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th. Across is the winning run, and the Royals walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be...
One-run game here.
What the hell is it? Oh,
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Williams back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Mullins hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2. Offense held it. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
yeah, he won't.
Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one hit to right. Freeman squeezes it. That is the inning. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 out. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. On the ground. Jones throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one.
Excuse me. God damn.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. 2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Estrada will hit next. 1 strike away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Magnificent play to finish it. How about that? It ends on a play at the plate.
Sometimes
First and second, 2 outs. Jones, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. Rosario tosses to first. That ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. Guardians back here in Kansas City. Top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Up the middle, Jones. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Nobody out. Runner at first. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And he makes the catch. 1 down. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Hit on the ground to short. Jones gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
This one in the air. Rosario pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 down. Lawrence Butler steps in for the Royals. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jones had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, not.
Any consolation, and I've added something.
Sean Jones looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn? So 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. The shortstop takes the ball. Jones batting in the cleanup spot, and they traded for him earlier this year. He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lofton off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside.
2-2.
On the ground to the left. Henderson over to first in time. And the inning is over. So one left for Kansas. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Blake Mitchell. Out to short, Jones. Zips it across. That's the third out. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across the first, and O'Neill. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. Wells back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 edge.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Kicks and deals. Runner takes off for third. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Royals 1. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side, Espinal fires over to first.
Got your ass.
Number 19. Josh.
And now the DH, Gavin Cross. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout. Jones played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And the righty deals. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So digging in, Sean Jones. Here's a high chopper, Espinal. Slinging it to first in time. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to short. Whips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Now one out to right. Cowser brings it in. Runner tags from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. First and second, 2 outs. Luis Robert Jr. now at the plate. Get on the ground to short. Jones. They get the force, and that is that. Orioles strand a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Wong back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman makes the grab, and there's one down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Out to short, Jones. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Toss to Alonso. 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Jimenez back to work. Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Back to the top of the order now. Down the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one popped up. Garcia. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Jones had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day.
Sean Jones with a remark. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Up the middle, Garcia. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. done for the out. Man at first, one away. Foul off down the right side. To short, could be two. Henderson tossed to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Kansas City, and now Luis Robert Jr. Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bradish back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss, struck him out.
Come
so
here, too.
picks up his 6th strikeout
Come
of the
here,
ball
boo-boo.
game.
Come here.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Base is empty, one away. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a
Shit.
strikeout.
God damn. I can't even buy a hit.
Late on that fastball.
That's why I swing that shit like
You're
that.
feeling like you are in command.
Swinging a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is.
Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season, leading his team. One down. Chas McCormick getting ready to hit. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Jones sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back.
Move to first. Jones back in on a dive. Rodriguez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the...
And that takes care of Alonso.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Why the fuck I keep yawning?
Whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul. That one misses, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch inside, ball 2. Steer on second. Pasquantino over at first with 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. 1 runs in. Runner around third. The run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
He's trying for third, and he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first in time. Now it's the DH, Gavin Cross. And the runner's coming home. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia under it. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Robert hustling after it. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And now it's Luis Garcia. Ions is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Jones. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series. Jones had a sensational showing in the win. Knocked in.
how the hell I picked this up? Oh my God.
Sean. First and second, one out. Jones, the
Excuse
next to
me.
hit. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. In the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. And there's two away. Runners on the corners, no outs. Fastball for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. TJ Friedl steps in for the Royals. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. Two on, one out. So up now for Kansas City, Gavin Cross. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, could be two. Here's Keith for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Weathers fires. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Two outs, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. And up next for Detroit, David Fry. Dive, and he's got it. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Sean Jones steps in for the Royals.
Excuse me, goddamn.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Haesung Kim. This to third, and that's a fair ball. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So 2 down. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Right side, and this should do it. Keith on to first. Ball game. And the Tigers take the series opener here at home. Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and now Haesung Kim. On the ground, Jones. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. In the air out to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, this can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jones, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Boy, bad.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Step off throw to first. Jones back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Haesung Kim. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So another good. David Fry up now for the Tigers. Yoan. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
He's out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green settles under it, makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Jones had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Sean Jones will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of 1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, bases empty. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ball 1 there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That 1 out to right. Hernandez snags it. 2 down. First and second. 2 outs. Ezekiel Duran up now for the Tigers. Out to short. Jones. On the run. Throw to first. Got him. What a play. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Hannafy back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
In the air, left field. Green under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Jones with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jones digs in now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive and foul ball. Man at second. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. On the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Welcome back, and some tough numbers on the mound over the course of this past month as we take a look. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Fought off foul. Swings through that one out in front that time. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to
need some sleep now.
That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's if you were putting
Let's go. As soon as I say something.
That's it right there.
No.
Just a perfect swing.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
One out, bases empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Base is empty, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Lang goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. This one in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run
Nice
is
play.
now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Oh, he can't hang on. In comes the runner from third, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. First and second, 2 outs. Jones now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And it's strike 2.
Yeah, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, bases full. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 9-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trace, ground ball, could be 2. Spin, throw, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Ground ball, and this should do it. Estrada. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series. Jones was a big...
Tired bro. Low. Thanks to everyone that joined. Please like, comment, sub, share.